tonight. Henry Coleman is back for A&M. He did not play in their come-from-behind win over Iowa State due to an ankle injury, but he is starting tonight's game. And they did it while their forces were depleted.
Yeah, they did that without Coleman and without Boots Radford, as you mentioned. So Buzz Williams said he found out a lot about his team in a positive manner.
Jump shot goes down for Jacob Groves.
However, Blake Buchanan had a come-out performance against Florida and has been in the starting lineup since.
Wade Taylor comes up short on the three, but there's the rebounding we've been talking about. Henry Coleman Beekman putting it on the floor, driving into contact, kicks it out for a three from McNeely, and it rattles home. 55%, that'll go up after the three. Unable to answer is Hefner, long rebound Beekman. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Spot up three, McNeely. Back-to-back triples for McNeely. Check that Anderson Garcia into the game. Excellent offensive rebounder. The best in the country. Nice pass by Garcia. And the layup inside for Jace Carter.
Happy to see Lakin doing well also. I think she got Dad's credit card number earlier today. Doing a little shopping.
He did say that. I think she was looking to go to a apparel store, and he said, quiet start for Taylor. Hefner dribbled it off of a defender's leg, and it somehow ended up underneath in the hands of Carter.
Diving after basketball, they're used to it as part of their culture.
Year 5 for Buzz Williams, but no stranger to this building. Spent 5 years at Virginia Tech. Another three, and it's 3 already.
Steps up and makes a big one for Virginia.
4 threes in each of the last 2 games, and they've got 3 already here in the first 6 minutes. And that's not really the strength of Taylor, at least not this year.
You got to be prepared for him to shoot it from 30 feet away.
Beekman almost threw that out of bounds. Good save by McNeely. Nice pass underneath, and Dunn with the slam.
And the dimension that Groves gives Virginia is ability to be able to put the basket.
And Solomon Washington on the floor now for A&M. He got his first start last game, had a career-high 18 points and a win. Drives here, nice finish off the window. Eli Lawrence came over and pointed to his head, meaning use your head. Don't make a mistake like that on the road. McNeely getting into the lane. 8 points now for McNeely. That was the year they got knocked off in the first round by UMBC, but then came back the next year and won the national championship.
I wasn't going to mention that. That's not something that is talked about much here.
Backcourt 2 or 3 times already to track down a loose basketball. And good D by Beekman. Shot clock at 6. Catch and shoot. Coleman from mid-range, able to knock it down. Work that perimeter. McNeely's got a couple threes already. Coleman extending on him. Beekman hangs and finishes with the left hand, his first points of the night.
On the floor for Virginia to be successful is going to have to be Reece Beekman.
The lead back to 7 for Virginia. Beekman the leading scorer on the year, averaging 12 per game. Nice drive and finish by Henry Coleman. Take the lead after the 3 free throws by Taylor. McNeely on him. Here's Hefner, knocks down the 3, and Texas A&M has the lead. Coleman working hard on the glass on both ends. Now Taylor drives. 3 on the way, Washington, too strong. Ends up in the hands of Coleman underneath for 2. Part because of those second chance opportunities. Rohde gets through the lane. Wild shot, but it drops through. And that was John Gaffney, the official that made the call. Just 1 basket in the last 5 minutes for Virginia. And coming over to get the swat is Levesque.
He understands the task at hand and where he's bringing his team into. He's familiar playing in this building.
Beekman able to get to the rim. Stuff it home to tie the game at 24. For the bonus.
Reece Beekman able to get in the painted area. You normally see Reece going a beautiful find as Minor's able to get on the floor. Hasn't gotten many minutes early in this season.
Playing through a knee injury. Blocked by Dunn against Coleman.
Ryan Dunn, we showed the Virginia stats of what they're top 10 team in blocks, averaging over 6 blocks a game. Ryan Dunn is the leader of that group.
Coleman, nice finger roll in the lane.
Great hands. Nice catch from Henry Coleman to be able to finish it off Rupp Arena. I think that contest would be a little different if they played on a neutral floor.
Beekman with 3 to shoot, gives it up to Dunn, and Dunn drills a 3. Virginia has the lead.
Working on the 3 ball, and his work is paying off. His second three-point field goal here.
Today was a game-time decision. Played 16.5 minutes in that first half despite a knee issue. He had 4 points, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Grows for 3, and it starts off the second half with a triple.
And you've got to give Virginia's defense a lot of credit for that, staying in those gaps, because he's a guy that can attack the rim with the best of them.
Here's Beekman doing just that, getting it to fall. And the lead is back to 6. They had a 7-point lead. Here's Beekman, blows by one defender, banks it in. Their largest of the game.
And Ryan Dunn trying to avoid Hefner on that position.
Coleman inside. Dunn got the block, his second, but they're going to count it. Goaltending violation. Count the basket for Henry Coleman. Shot clock down to 5. McNeely hit a couple threes in the first half. He's been quiet since. Timer at 2. Rohde able to bank it in.
So what? It's late at night. The bank is still open. Let's call this just an ATM corner 3.
Free throws, A&M only attempted 5.
Neither of these teams foul a lot as McNeely knocks down the jumper to give Virginia the 11-point lead.
Virginia, Cavaliers ball.
And Dave, that goaltending, that's the only bucket for Texas A&M in the second half, so Virginia has clamped down defensively.
Rohde with the push shot off the window. And a 13-point deficit against Virginia probably feels like a 23-point deficit. They got to start hitting threes or they're going to come back. That was blocked, but it ends up right in the hands of Garcia. Again, A&M is without Tyrese Radford, one of their top scorers. As Coleman gets 2 inside, he's got 14 points. Shot clock down to 7. Carter putting it on the deck. Has it swatted away by Gertrude. Out of bounds. 4.4 to shoot for Texas A&M. Meanwhile, Virginia's missed 5 shots in a row. Beekman trying to create some space. Driving. Has it blocked by Levesque. Rohde was really aggressive early in the second half. Not as much of late. Dunn puts it on the deck. Soars to the rim. And smashes it.
Watch this action from Tony Bennett earlier in the first half, trying to get Ryan Dunn a rim run.
It didn't hit the rim, so the shot clock doesn't reset. The timer's at 4. Lawrence letting it fly. Good on the 3. Finally, A&M gets one to fall. And the Aggies back within 6 at the 8-minute mark. Groves will try to answer and does. Second 3-ball this half for Jacob Groves. Dave Pash and Corey Alexander in Charlottesville. As Henry Coleman now 16 points and 10 rebounds.
And Buzz Williams oftentimes goes to Henry Coleman coming out of timeouts with a similar set. Henry takes advantage of it on that possession.
Groves inserted into the starting lineup.
He knows what it's going to be like playing in this game. It's like a root canal.
Another block by Dunn. There's some contact there as well. Taylor got hit in the face, but may have just been accidental. Timer at 4. Murray, nice pass inside, and the basket for Groves as the buzzer sounds. Some tape adjacent to that right eye where he was cut. Shot clock at 5. Rohde hoisting and hitting a 3. Threes tonight after 8 the previous 2 games combined.
And Rohde's been a difference maker in this game for Virginia as Reece Beekman comes up with another block shot.
The great hustle by Virginia.
I'm going to go with the usher.
Levesque drives, has it poked away by Dunn. Here's Dunn. No good on the 3. Rebound Coleman. Still down only 11, but with 2.5 to go, that has to go down. It does for Carter. ACC chants from fans behind us. Knockoff number 14, Texas A&M, 59-47.